Let's say that f of x is equal to 2x minus 3, and g of x is equal to 1/2 x plus 3. What I want to do in this video is evaluate what f of g of x is, f of g of x, and then I want to evaluate what g of f of x is. So first I want to evaluate f of g of x, and then I'm going to evaluate the other way around. I'm going to evaluate g of f of x. But let's evaluate f of g of x first. And I, like always, encourage you to pause the video and see if you can work through it. So this is going to be equal to, f of g of x is going to be equal to, well, wherever we see the x in our definition for f of x, the input now is g of x. So we'd replace it with a g of x. It's going to be 2 times g of x, 2 times g of x minus 3. Minus 3. And this is going to be equal to 2 times, well, g of x is all of that business, 2 times 1/2 x plus 3. And then we have the minus 3. Minus 3. And now we can distribute this 2. 2 times 1/2 x is just going to be equal to x. 2 times 3 is going to be 6. So x plus 6 minus 3. And so this is going to equal x plus 3. X plus 3. All right, interesting. That's f of g of x. Now let's think about what g of f of x is going to be. So g of our input, instead of calling our input x, we're going to call our input f of x. So g of f of x is going to be equal to 1/2 times our input, which in this case is f of x, 1/2 times f of x plus 3. Plus 3. You can view the x up here as the placeholder for whatever our input happens to be. And now our input is going to be f of x. And so this is going to be equal to 1/2 times, what is f of x? It is 2x minus 3. So 2 times x minus 3, and then we have a plus 3. And now we can distribute the 1/2. 1/2 times 2x is going to be x. 1/2 times negative 3 is negative 3/2. And then we have a plus 3. So let's see, 3 is the same thing as 6/2. So 6/2 minus 3/2 is going to be 3/2. So this is going to be equal to x plus 3/2. So notice, we definitely got different things for f of g of x and g of f of x. And we also didn't do a round trip. We didn't go back to x. So we know that these are not inverses of each other. In fact, we just had to do either this or that to know that they're not inverses of each other. So these are not inverses. So let me write it this way. f of x does not equal the inverse of g of x. Does not equal the inverse of g of x. And g of x does not equal the inverse of f of x. Does not equal the inverse of f of x. In order for them to be inverses, if you have an x value right over here, and if you apply g to it, if you input it into g, and that takes you to g of x, so that takes you to g of x right over here, so that's the function g, and then you apply f to it, you would have to get back to the same place. So g inverse would get us back to the same place. And clearly, we did not get back to the same place. We didn't get back to x, we got back to x plus 3. Same thing over here. We see that we did not get back to x, we got back to, or we got to x plus 3/2. So they're definitely not inverses of each other.